This is a brand new relationship for us with Chartec. We were able to put together a very aggressive program for them to be able to offer CORO out to their members. A fantastic engagement from the members here. To be able to go into a room and see everybody actually taking notes and paying attention and coming back. And I believe we even heard one of the members in one of the meetings say, I went to Microsoft and I didn't get half of this. This is ridiculously good. That speaks volumes. I mean, it really does speak volumes when we're able to go to an event, an academy, a training session, whatever it is, and people actually take the content and want to use the content. That's a big deal. And so it makes a group like Chartec just a wonderful, wonderful partner for us to be working with.
They've built a really cool community, I would say. Like from the folks that we've met that have been, a part of it for 15 years, 5 years, or maybe this is just their first or second time. I mean, it's just been super cool folks, quality people, and it's cool to see something organic like that being built.
I'll say this is a wonderful event. I mean, anytime you go to an event such as this, you want to have a lasting impact. Participants here at the Academy are coming to find out something new, not something that's been seen before. They're looking for a new approach because they have high interest in finding out what providers are out there and what they offer. And so obviously we had the ability to have a keynote speech. We also had the ability to have a 30-minute breakout session. And what's great about that is the ability to have something that resonates, that sticks with the members that were listening to you in the room. And having that activity come back to our booth, because they picked up on something that was stated in our presentation that stood out and that focused on, that meant something to them, that they felt was something that they could take back when they got back in their offices with their potential opportunities or clients. That was great. We had those conversations at the booth, and that's what I'll always remember here.
I mean, really, our success is the success of our partners. And so a lot of the things we really work on is enabling our partners to sell better, to market better. A lot of our messaging revolves around that. And Chartec's delivering that same message. What we're doing, or what Chartec's doing, is building upon each other.
We have our obvious engagement as a keynote and a breakout session, but between Nick and Tony and Roger and other members of the team coming and finding us between sessions and having additional conversations about, hey, how do we make this better? How do we help out this partner? Those are very, very valuable conversations beyond just the Academy itself.
And I think ultimately the end game is we each want to see each other win. This is a partnership that's not just for this year, next year, it's for the future and beyond.
I did a lot of training back in the day, and I will say that it was very, very refreshing to see the right kind of content presented in such a way that people can pick it up and actually utilize it immediately. The best word I can use is relevant. As I'm sitting in on some of the breakout sessions in regards to how to do discovery, how to go and open up the conversation, what should you not do? I think that's missed a lot, is what you should not do as well, because that's where you start losing deals. Valuable, relevant, there's lots of great words for this.
Well catered to both, advanced and very mature MSPs, and to some of the folks we met that have only been running an MSP for the last maybe 2 or 3 years or so.
I sat in on Nick's training session with the MSPs in the room, and a lot of the refreshers, things that you've gone through in your sales training throughout your career, it really kind of brought it back to light on some of the things that for doing discovery, from cold calling to scripts to utilizing sales loft, and build a cadence and don't just shift from vertical to vertical.
People act very familiar with each other. When you create a comfortable environment for people to come in and have an open conversation and actually interact with each other, between sessions, during lunch, at events afterwards, you build a bit of a camaraderie in a very quick fashion with the other folks that are at the event. And that's where a lot of business actually gets done, is in the networking portion of what you're also doing, not just the learning portions, but okay, well, now what? I've had some amazing conversations in between sessions.
I feel like a lot of these Chartec employees, a lot of partners that we spent time with, there's the type of people you feel like you're friends, you've been friends with for years.
It does feel like home because they take the time to know your name too. I mean, a number of us can say that when we've met various different members of the Chartec team, they've approached us on a first name basis, and sometimes it's a shock, like, didn't know you knew my name.
That's a good feeling.
Attention to detail.
We've known for 6 weeks going on 10 years. It's
Ryan, become a Chartec member. Ryan, experience it for yourself.
I'd heavily encourage it. I mean, with an event like this where, you've got people truly invested in, growing their business and making it recurring, coming back every quarter and doing it, gives you a chance to get a lot more value out of it, and something that's really worth investing your time and money in.
If you will lean in with Chartec, they are leaning in with us. They are lean. And I see the same thing with the other vendors that are out there with us, or the suppliers that are out there with us, because we've got a couple different suppliers out here I was talking to that have been doing this for 15 years. You're telling me you're going to come here for 15 years without having the value? No. I feel very, very confident in what this looks like in the long run based on what I'm already seeing from the others that consistently come back.
The attendees that are here are business owners, and they're very serious about their business, and they want to grow their business, and they want to get educated, and they want to know how can they take that next step forward, how can they make that major leap in their business. You don't have the distractions like you see at some of the other events that are in various towns that have other things and options and stuff. So when they're here at this event, you get the best of them. They're looking for the best of the providers. They're looking to come out of here with some great value add so they can grow their business. And so that brings meaningful conversations during the course of the time that you meet with folks.
So many of these events, right, they have names like Academy. They're nothing like an Academy, right? They're not truly informative. They're not truly educational. If somebody comes ready and prepared, right, it'll change their business.
Invest in your business, invest in Chartec.